Hi, my name's Martin. I'm a filmmaker and I'm from the UK, but I currently live here in Sydney, Australia. Almost sounds like a dating reel or something, but the fact is that I'm here to... Oh God. This isn't easy.
Sound of ocean surf, of waves, a natural sound most people find pleasing and relaxing. It is a sound of natural energy, a natural energy always present when the ocean meets the shore, the sound of waves of energy in action. This is why it is a symbol at the beginning of each training exercise, because you are going to learn to use waves of your own natural energy. You will learn to focus these and direct these energy waves that even now are a natural part of you. Waves of vibrational energy.
So it's been about 10 years since I was in film school, and that's how long it's been since I had this idea to make a film about this special sound that can alter your awareness, shift your perception. So what follows is an attempt to illustrate the experiences of my first subject, me. I figure if I can document my own journey with any kind of clarity, to make any kind of sense, then I can do it for other people. But for me, this story all began with one man.
We got into the use of sound because we were looking for the borderland sleep state. Certain types of waves or sound patterns did indeed affect human consciousness. Ergo, change the waveform and you change the response. In order to do this, both the left and right hemispheres of the brain must synchronize. They must act in unison to produce that third signal, to hear it.
So why am I doing this? Well, I want to make a film about this place, a documentary, and it's one of those subjects that is potentially unbelievable.
The Monroe Institute offers the opportunity to discover a new relationship with this world and with ourselves. Through the Hemisync process, a patented auditory guidance technology based on the natural functioning of the brain, consciousness is stimulated to transcend the limitations of the known. Our truth is remembered, our life realigned toward home.
You know, I speak to a lot of people, friends and family and things like that, about the Monroe Institute and the work they do, and I always get that look. Is it a cult? Is it real? Is it just completely made up? Do you actually go there and go to different realms of experience and things like that? Or is it just a kind of hypnosis type of dream? And really that is the whole point of what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to go and see for myself, primarily, if it is a real experience. The Gateway Voyage is a 6-day intensive program designed to provide tools that can enable development and exploration of human consciousness, deeper levels of self-discovery, expansion of one's awareness, willful control of that awareness, and communication with and visits to other energy systems and realities. Now it's that last one that is the intriguing line for me. Communication with and visits to other energy systems and realities. What is that going to be like?
This mind consciousness that we have, if you are daydreaming or you're, quote, absent-minded, a part of your consciousness is not here, a very significant part of it. And so if you think of those being phases, that there's a flicker and a part of you is phased out of this. And if you take it deeper, it means that you're becoming more and more out of phase, that a greater percentile of you is active in some other state.
Is it going to be a subtle experience, or will it feel very solid? What will it be like? What will it be like? What will it be like? You can speculate all you like, but time will tell. So, here we are in America, in Virginia, and apologies for the sunglasses, but it's a beautiful kind of spring day and the sun is pretty bright. But yeah, anyway, woke up this morning, had a great breakfast and walked down to the Institute. It's just down there, and met Paul Rademacher. And he took me down to the original isolation test chamber, which was a real eye-opener. But you could just tell that loads of stuff had gone on in there. It was, yeah, it was pretty incredible.
This is a super-duper, extra-deluxe, controlled, holistic environmental chamber. And if you look at it, and as I open the door, you'll see that it's almost built like a vault. It's designed to really insulate from outside world sounds and vibrations. It's even been lined with copper and screened against electromagnetic kinds of interferences. Again, the idea was to see how isolated a person could become from the exterior world, and again, to enhance that exploration of the interior world. So the process is you pop the headphones on, lay down in the bed, turn the light out, and then go on a journey.
Here in the Monroe Institute laboratory, we work with people in an isolation booth to teach them how to move into different states of consciousness.
We think that we are part of something going on here, and our ability to allow others to experience for themselves. Our motto is that we in fact are more than our physical bodies. And yet we don't go so far as to say what you are beyond that, because we think that that is best discovered through your own personal experience.
Tomorrow is my last chance to do the documentary elements before I do the program. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time up at Roberts Mountain Retreat, the space where Robert Monroe lived. You know, I find myself exploring two sides still. There's the filmmaking side and shaping this mini-film. Then there is the side of me which is about to do the Gateway program. It seems to be a we can get you there, you walk through the door kind of thing. One thing I wasn't really expecting is to get a sense of kind of Bob Monroe being around. The details that you tend to try and get for, you know, illustrative shots that portray a bit of information about the person that lived there. But to be honest, this place is pretty overwhelming. everywhere you look, all points to one massive direction, and that is a lifelong search for answers in this field of consciousness. At the moment I feel very grounded, tired, very practical. Will there be a different me? Will I appear different when I'm doing these video diary elements during the experience? You know, oh boo-hoo, I'm crying, I've had the most life-changing experience ever. Will there be any of that? Will I want to do that? Will I want to do that in front of the camera? I'll, whatever it takes, I don't know, whatever it is. Whatever it is. We'll see. This is really fulfilling a dream of mine I've had for 18 years. Since 1990, I heard about Hemisync. And here I am. And I'm very excited to see what happens. Just go, forget being a filmmaker, just go be a participant.
So what you're here to do, I might add, is to find ways and means of totally knowing yourself. That's really what you came for. You may have thought up many, many other reasons, but after how many thousands of Gateway participants, we're pretty sure of that fact. And certainly the tools that you will be learning will help you do that. There's no question about it.
Well, welcome to the Nancy Penn Center at the Monroe Institute. This is our main hall, and we have Nancy Penn Monroe, who was Bob Monroe's wife, and of course the building's named for, and then of course Robert Monroe as well. Now, the room is where we have our check units. Check units are CHEC, which stands for Controlled Holistic Environmental Chamber. Robert Monroe loved acronyms, and the check units have a black oak curtain that are used for two reasons. One is for privacy, and the other is to allow you to be in total darkness while you listen to Hemisync.
So here we go, we're about to do the first exercise, and got my earphones here. What I've got to do is put them on, and let's have a look. Got to get them the right way around apparently, left and right. I'm kind of playing music at the moment. So put these on and press my little button to let the control room know I'm ready, and off we go. See what happens. Get comfortable. See you on the other side. I mean, it starts simple enough. It's dark and